Hey, 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 sunshine. How you doing? Mm, it is a wonderful, wonderful day. Oh, let me get to the microphone. Make sure you can hear me. So I have Sean here with me tonight. So I didn't do this one solo. It is. I'm Selena, by the way. So if this is your first time joining, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm Selena. This is my oldest son, Sean, and
So they know.
now they know. So, anyway, we're doing 33 days of I am affirmations, and it is over on Friday. So we're almost there, and it has been so much fun for me to do these I am affirmations, and sounds like very much needed based on the conversations that I've had. So we're going to jump right into this one. So tonight's affirmation is I am willing to let go. I am willing to let go. So we all know that whatever comes behind the I am is so very powerful. So are you willing to let go? And what are you willing to let go? So for me, my list, let me move this mouse a little bit. For me, my list can go on and on. I don't know about you. Maybe you're kind of perfect, but I know that I'm not. So I had to be willing to let go of unforgiveness. I had to be willing to let go of toxic relationships. I had to be willing to let go of bad habits. I needed to be, to let go of anything that was going to hinder me from living my best life. That includes those thoughts, those negative thoughts that replay in my mind about me and about the choices that I've made. So I have to be willing to let go of the mistakes that I have previously made, because we're with our thoughts all the time, and that's the reason that we're doing these affirmations, is so that we can get away from that negative self-talk and chatter that goes on. No more guilt, no more shame, and forgiving yourself. So those are all so very important, because we want to let go of the past. We want to be the type of person that we're able to forgive, and like Paul said, forgetting those previous things and straining. Oh, I hit the microphone. Straining toward what's ahead. So, with him saying straining, that is letting us know that it is going to be a push on our part. Not always the easiest thing to do. We're going to have to, on purpose, reach for what we want. It's not going to be easy, but we can do it. You can do it. I can do it. We can do it together. So, I'm going to let Sean say what it is, what this means to
You don't
him.
want to go first?
I just went first. What do you
I
mean?
thought you were still gonna keep going.
Oh my goodness. Like, I know they're probably sick of hearing my little country voice.
No, that's
Not
why they
really.
keep tuning
That's what
in.
they
That's the whole
But
point.
then I want to give them a different perspective of, I know it's my self talk. I'm tired of drinking the poison and expecting the other person to die. That does not happen. I got to stop that. You have to stop that. We have to be willing to let go of anything. Oh, hey, hey, how you doing? So, I have to just be willing to let go of anything that's going to hinder me from living my best life, right?
Okay, so yeah,
That's
you.
what I call myself doing all these years, especially just like relationships, I think. And most of you have already heard. She said, "Go, Sean." Hey, Jalecia. So, like, I was in an abusive marriage, and abusive relationships, but I know that the marriage, it was an abusive situation that I had to let go of, and those things are difficult to do sometimes. We hold on for different reasons, and sometimes people are judgmental. They think they know why we need to leave, but it takes you getting tired, You have to be fed up with what your situation is in order to be willing to let go of that toxic relationship and loving you. So I realized after getting out of those relationships that it wasn't that I was so in love with the person, but I did not love myself enough. And that's why I stayed, one of the reasons why I stayed in those relationships. It just so happened that the marriage was also a toxic relationship, but I had been in other ones because I kept being drawn to the same type of thing. And so I had to forgive myself. And you forgive, but you don't necessarily forget because you don't want to repeat and make those same mistakes again. So you want to let go for yourself.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? I want to see if I can put. Oh, look, there's CT Shonda.
Yeah, you can just
So let's see. I want to try to put one of the comments on the screen. I'm learning some stuff from you, Heron Drive Entertainment. Let's see. Look! Oh, I'm so excited! Look at there. Okay.
So yeah,
come on up here.
I guess to piggyback off of that, I know at least when it comes to trying to let go of people, you know, it pretty much boils down to you enjoying your own company and enjoying just being with you. If you don't enjoy being with you, you try to invest yourself and in other people, and then you find yourself losing yourself in that person.
Mm-hmm.
Then you start to allow, things that you normally wouldn't allow to happen to yourself. And now then after that person decides, they've had enough of you and they're ready to move on. Now you're in panic mode. Now you're trying to do whatever you can to keep that person there. Like I just said, you find yourself doing stuff you normally wouldn't do.
Mm-hmm.
And so I guess it's just finding, what you enjoy doing and what it is that you enjoy about yourself and finding the potential that you have in yourself.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Well, too, and then like I said, you lose yourself in that person. You lose your identity when you don't love you. So it's all about self-care, self-love. Even if you didn't grow up in an environment that promoted that, because some of us did, and not all of us. Some came from abusive homes, and or didn't really know how to inspire, motivate, encourage the children because they were really so caught up in living their own lives.
Yeah.
I think.
I don't know. Just back then, y'all had it rough. So that's all I can say.
We had
like
it rough.
especially when it came to like just mental health and mental care. Like I know, like your mom and her mom probably, it was just church and not necessarily.
Ain't nothing wrong with church. You better watch
I mean,
what you
not
say.
necessarily.
You better
but
watch
I mean,
what you say.
Still, like practicing, self-care and stuff like that. That wasn't a thing. You just you pray until it get better. so I mean, like there's stuff you can do for yourself, and there's a lot of ways that you can take care of yourself. There's a lot more that's available to us now, especially like when it comes to parenting and making sure that your kids have the mental health care that they need, and to see that that they're loved and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I will say, for the most part, it's just about taking care of you and loving who you are.
And be willing to let go of anything that's toxic, including the chatter, including the negative self-talk, just to bring it back to you. So even if you didn't have or wasn't aware of self-love and, any type of help that maybe you could have gotten,
mm-hmm.
then, Lisa said, "Pooh, she wrong for that. That hoe, he grown. Who is that? Who she talking about?"
Plus, you gotta throw an H on the end of it, because then it look bad. We're talking about Winnie the Pooh, not number 2.
Not Stinking Pooh. He's like, okay, we need an H on the end of that one because it's Winnie the Pooh. You so crazy. But anyway, that was really good. That's right. Since they let go. She came back, she put the H on the end. So we have to just really let go of the toxic relationships
Yeah.
and the negative self-talk and love ourselves.
Because loving yourself makes it easier.
Loving yourself make it easy, and when people walk away, you be like, bye. You
Yeah.
know, you're not like holding on to their leg and screaming and hollering like the lady on what was that Tyler Perry movie? She did not want to let go.
Diary of a Mad Black Woman.
I think Diary of a Mad Black Woman. Yeah,
Yeah.
she was holding on because she had lost herself in him.
Yeah, she was
and she was
stay at home. You know, she
com-
cooked, clean, and while he went out, worked
and
cheated.
completely dependent. Yeah, he
Yeah.
out cheating, and then when he found somebody else, she didn't know what to do because she had lost herself. So we don't want to do that. We want to have self-love and love ourselves so much that let go of the bottom feeders. Let me
Yeah.
put her stuff up there. Look, scent. Hoochie. Let go of the bottom feeders. So thank y'all so much. I think that is it. We're gonna forget those former things, like Paul said, and we're gonna strain because things are gonna come to try to distract and discourage and get us feeling like busted and disgusted. But we're gonna strain forward to the mark, you know, the purpose, what we're passionate about. And it's not going to be easy. That's why it says strain forward. So we do what we have to do: self-love, self-care, positive thoughts. And we got this. I got it. You got it. We got it together. So thank y'all so much for the comments, and have a wonderful night. All right. Keep it smiling, sunshine. All right. Bye, y'all. Bye.
You have some people tuning